industries have been mandated to have a CSR budget, right? That's specific. If your revenue threshold is this is your percentage. Maybe there has to be some policy saying if your number of engineering power crosses a certain number, you need to partner and handhold so many number of colleges or universities as a policy, right? That way, what Cyril mentioned, that 0 to 3 year gap is going to come down, not just for two companies setting up a COE in one university, but as a process. And I'll tell you what, it's not that I have a shortage of roles in my organization because of this ability to, my expectation for the NCGs, new college grads, to hit the ground running, I'm shying away from freshers. So it's not that lack of opportunity, it's there. I can grow, I can absorb. But what am I going and telling my talent acquisition team? I'm telling, no, nothing short of 3 years, preferably 5 years. I shall stop saying that. So maybe in that kind of a policy where there is more active policy to kind of partner between industry and academia, a policy guidance, it will help bridge the gap.
Actually, companies, without even a policy, it's a strategy for them to reduce the recruitment costs or to get more employable people if they deploy the CSR funds on colleges in setting up, because it's also a possibility. So you deploy, so instead of a common social measure, you should still do that. But then when you do this is a larger good for the society.
Yeah, I don't want to take off the CSR part of it, which is really helping a different strata of the society. But I'm sure there are R&D budgets and
a small chunk of it.
Small chunk, yeah.
Not the entire budget. We want the companies to do good for the society at large. But then making people employable is a bigger good to society than to give people free food. You're teaching people to fish. So that, I believe, is a much bigger responsibility of corporates than to just hand out free food.
Yeah.
Free lunch will not last forever, right?
Exactly. In fact, I've seen this work in one specific company I worked for, right? Where when you were on the threshold of getting a technical ladder nomination, out of the 100% of weightage, it's a nomination. You can never be promoted. You'll be nominated by your peer group. 20% of that was role modeling and mentoring. And you had to write something that you have done for the academia, for the academic ecosystem. Okay, so it's not that you come and say, I'm a fantastic engineer, I've done so and so things. Of course you have done. Of course you have filed patents. Of course you have written papers. But how have you role modeled and mentored? I think that if you broad base that, will incentivize professionals, also folks who have completed 10, 15 years in the industry, to reach out to academia and help bridge that gap.